Welcome to Youth Service Bureau's Partner in Parenting podcast. I have two guests with me today that I'm thrilled to introduce you all to. But first, let me tell you a little bit about Youth Service Bureau. Our organization has been around for over 40 years, caring for youth ages 4 to 24 years old in mental health, in diversion services, in chemical health, and then there's me. I'm the parent education coordinator. So we get to bring great speakers and presenters and resources to the community. On that, Hannah, Charlie, can you guys introduce yourselves and we'll jump right in.
Sure. So, hi everyone. My name is Hannah Lucas, and I am the co-creator of the Not Okay app.
Hi guys, I'm Charlie Lucas, and I am also the co-creator of the Not Okay app.
Awesome.
And we're siblings.
Yeah, thank you. So can you just give us a little history? How did the app idea, why did you even develop an app? Let's start there.
Sure. I came up with the idea for the Not Okay app when I was a freshman in high school. I was recently diagnosed with a chronic illness called POTS. Basically, it just caused me to faint or pass out. So I was passing out a lot, missing a ton of school. I was bullied, harassed, and even sexually threatened by guys in my engineering class who found out that I passed out. It was just an awful experience overall. Because of this, I spiraled deeply into depression, struggling with eating disorders and self-harm, until one day I couldn't take the pressure anymore and I had a suicide attempt. But luckily, my wonderful, beautiful, lovely mother saved my life that night. And that's when I knew I needed something that I could not only use for my chronic illness, but my mental illness as well.
Well, talk about the importance of care, right?
Yeah.
And it's hard to know how to ask for help. So I appreciate that you sharing your story. Okay, a little history behind the importance. How did it grow to be an app?
Well, basically, Hannah told me her idea for this app where it's just a button and everyone that you care about just gets a message. It was so vague,
Really
incredibly vague. So my first words after hearing that was, and I quote, "Let's go," because that was the one thing that I could actually help her with at that time. She was passing out. I couldn't catch her. I couldn't drive her to the doctor. I didn't know what was happening with her. So because I taught myself how to program because I was 7, because I was bored, as every normal 7-year-old does, on that very day, I started working on the wireframe and the workflow for the app, which is basically how it looks and how it works.
Yep.
You guys, so beautiful. Now, how do I get access to the app?
The app, Not Okay app, is available on both iOS and the Google Play Store. So
Awesome.
Yep.
Beautiful. Yeah, thank you. And then what happens if I download the app? Tell me when and how I would use this app.
Sure. So when you originally download the app, you're going to have to register, basic information like your name, email, phone number, all that jazz. And then after you've registered, then you're able to pick your up to 5 pre-selected trusted contacts. These trusted contacts can be literally anyone you trust: friends, family, therapist, recovery partner, anyone you trust, so that when you're not okay, all you have to do is press the button.
Yeah. So when you press the button, all of your up to 5 trusted contacts at the same time get a text message that says, "Hey, I'm not okay. Come call me, text me, or come check up on me," along with your current GPS location and direction.
Exactly.
Awesome. Curious how you picked the number 5.
We didn't want the number to be too big or too small, and I was like, well, people can pick up to 5. I think 5 should be the maximum because you don't want 10 people scrambling all over the place trying to find you and seeing if you're okay or not.
Thank you.
And if it's too small, people are going to feel like it's a contest to see who's on your trusted contacts.
Yeah. I only ask because as an educator, that's the number I frequently call out in the importance of research shows to raise healthy adults, children to be healthy adults, they need 5 caring adults in their life. So I love that you use the number 5 because it just reinforces a message that I try to share as well. So you've pressed it, then can you tell me like what has happened when you've used it, guys, and someone has come to be with you?
Sure. The really cool thing I love about our app, I'm biased as you can tell, but my favorite thing that I love about our app is when you initially add the trusted contacts actually get a text message saying, hey, so-and-so has added you as their trusted contact, and then it takes you to a link telling you exactly what a trusted contact is, and then the trusted contact is either able to accept the responsibility because being a trusted contact for the Not Okay app is a responsibility. And let's face it, not everyone is up for that, and that is totally okay. And it gives them the ability to either say, yes, I accept this ability, or no, this is going to be too much for me. And not only that, but it opens up the conversation. So when I originally downloaded the app and uploaded my trusted contacts, my friends, they got that text message and they were like, hey, is something wrong? Are you okay? And it opens that conversation up so that I can be honest with them about my mental health.
Beautiful. Have you returned it to someone else? Have you returned the Not Okay to the other side?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
And how widespread is your app currently?
Not to brag, but we do have over. She's not ready for it. She's not ready for it. Over 100,000 users in the U.S. alone, because we haven't spread outside the U.S. But yeah,
not yet. Soon though.
You guys, kudos to your work. Kudos.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, honestly, just kidding. The app is so important because it just takes the words out of people's mouths. Because especially when you're in that crisis or when you're in that pre-crisis, your mental illness, if you're struggling with a mental illness, it actually inhibits your ability to ask for help. And it just takes the guesswork out of writing out a message, deleting it, writing out a message and deleting it. And it just puts all of that into just one simple button press. And I feel like that's so important.
Honestly, I just want everyone to know that it's okay to be not okay. That's our motto here at Bug and Bee LLC, and we just want to make sure that everyone knows that it is okay to be not okay. We live in such a picture-perfect society, and a flawless society where everyone is ashamed of their flaws, but at the end of the day, everyone has flaws, and what you do with those flaws, whether you choose to accept and work around them or whether you choose to deny them, is what makes you who you are.
Yeah.
Well, I certainly appreciate your time. I love the app, the opportunity to care for others through our devices. Thank you. It's so great. I welcome the opportunity to connect again. Do you have a goal number you're hoping to hit with your app? I mean, it's pretty impressive already, just so you know.
Honestly, I don't want to stop until everyone gets this app on their phone so that everyone has access to the help they need when they need it.
Yeah, my goal is to make this app obsolete so that it's not really a problem to ask for help anymore.
Exactly.
Awesome. Well, I thank you both because, again, you're so young and you're being a great advocate for mental health, and kudos. Just so appreciate.
Thank you.